Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Russian in 3 months, Hugo Russian in 3 months language learning course here. This one is definitely outdated. I don't know if they've made a new updated version or not. They probably have, but I'm not sure. It came in this massive case here with 4 cassettes, so that's how old it is. It uses cassettes. I haven't used the cassettes yet, but I imagine they'd be alright. I've read about half of this book. I haven't finished it yet. I'm still on my way learning through. But overall, it's been pretty good so far. It has like entire English transcript write-outs of the Russian dialogues in here. It also teaches you, the sounds of the different letters and such like that, and obviously the Russian alphabet it will teach you in the very beginning. If I just move my light over here so the camera's not in the way. It's about 20 lessons in this book, so each lesson is usually about anywhere between 4 and 8 pages probably. It's pretty good. It'll start you off by just sort of sounding out words and stuff like that, and then after about chapter 5 it'll sort of move into doing dialogues and stuff. I believe the first 5 or so chapters are mostly focused on you just learning how to read and sound out words and stuff like that. And I think there's and it just sort of slowly works its way up here, and then I think there is a little bit of dialogue in here, but it's no serious dialogue until you get to about chapter 6 or so. There's like the odd little conversation type thing in here. As you can see, the chapters aren't super long, so it's sort of easy to get through a chapter a day if you're wanting to do it like that. So by chapter 6, you're going to be starting to learn sort of sentences and phrases and stuff, and there's also like a beginning of explanation of like accusative case and the different cases and case endings and stuff. And we get our first proper dialogue in chapter 6 between Boris and Jane. And it's pretty good. It's not super hard, so you probably should be able to understand it by the time you get to chapter 6. It's not like they jump from 0 to 100 or anything super fast. This is just sort of the pages. I'm going to skip a few here so I don't get called out for redistributing the content or whatever. But yeah, it's overall a pretty good book. You could definitely use this book as a beginner. It's less of a book for someone who's sort of upper intermediate already. It's definitely more, you start from beginner and then you sort of move up to, I don't know, it might get you to A2, possibly leaning into B1, I'm not sure. It's alright, It's not the best resource that I have, but it is an okay resource. It's definitely outdated. So I imagine there'll be a more recent version here, but there's like a whole bunch of references to the Soviet Union still being around. So this thing's ancient. I got this from my grandmother, and she got it a long time ago. So anyway, that's just my thoughts, my very basic review of Russian in 3 months, the Hugo Russian in 3 months simplified language course. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Goodbye.